One of the top brands in our stores crashed in sales by 50% in a single month, and that impacted the overall store sale by almost 10%. So what happened? Hi, my name is Madhumita Mohanty. I've spent 27 years in retail, including beauty retail. I'm also a retail professor at IIM, XLRI and XIMB. So the story that I will narrate in today's video is a lived story, which means it's a true story. So there was this store in a mid-tiered mall, not a top performing store, but not the bottom one either. One section in the store did consistently well, skincare, specifically the brand Olay. Olay as a brand was carrying the store's overall sales numbers. And then 1 month, Olay sales crashed by 50%. So did the store's overall sales. We started checking everything. Inventory, no problem. Pricing, the same. Promotions, good, even better. Competition, not really. So what happened? And that's when we discovered the reason. One beauty advisor, the girl who had been at the counter for almost 2 years, was transferred by the brand to another store. That's it. That is the power of a good beauty advisor. So here's what's happening in the Indian beauty and fashion sector. The sector is expanding, booming really. New players are being launched every month. D2C brands are going omni-channel, opening stores. And all this ends up with an increasing demand for beauty or brand advisors. Demand far outstrips supply, which is where the problem lies. Top beauty advisors can earn as much as 50% of their salary through incentives. So they go all out in pushing a brand sales. The good ones, they have brands chasing them, so there is high attrition in the sector. For established brands, like the Olay example I shared, beauty advisors can make a big impact in their sales. What about the newer brands, the lesser known brands? Beauty advisors can in fact make or break a new brand's performance in a store. Counter sales swing wildly depending on who's standing behind the counter. And that's where a retailer's nightmare starts. The beauty advisors aren't really the retailer's staff. They are third-party employees sent by the brand. So here's the question that every retailer dealing with beauty and fashion needs to ask themselves. How long can you be dependent on these third-party brand and beauty advisors? Let me share what some top beauty retailers have started doing over the last few years. Step 1. Train your own staff. Do not be at the mercy of your brand staff. Sure, it will be expensive in the short run, but in the long run, it does pay off. Your staff will certainly not match the beauty advisor's expertise overnight, but with training, they can handle 60 to 70% of the inquiries in the absence of a good beauty advisor. So when a beauty advisor leaves, the sales don't crash by 50%, maybe 15%, which is still manageable. Step 2. Dual coverage model. For your top brands on whose sales your store overall sales depends, do not rely only on the brand's BA. Have your top store staff shadow these beauty advisors so that when the beauty advisor is not there, the brand is not left orphaned, impacting your store sale. Step 3. Hear me out. A training academy only for your own store staff. This is feasible only if you are a large retailer with multiple stores. Think about what the top salon chains around the country do. They have their own academy. They get the brands to come in and train their staff. And that, I think, is a long-term solution for the beauty and fashion industry, where the large retailers set up their own training academy, training their staff. And of course, the brands have to be involved in it because they carry the expertise. Here's what happens when you build your own capacity. A leading beauty retailer that I've worked with started doing something like this, training 50 store staff across 10 stores. Within 6 months, the dependence on BAs dropped from 90% to 60%. And when a BA left, the store sale did not crash by 50%. Remember this, if your revenue depends on someone else's staff, then you don't control your own business. So start training your own store staff, invest in capability. Yes, it is expensive in the beginning, but trust me, it will pay off in the longer run. If you are a beauty or fashion retailer struggling with BA dependency, then reach out. I'm a partner at CDS Development Center LLP, where we design capability building for organizations. Drop in a mail at the IDs given in the description. Subscribe to the channel for more such retail videos. I drop weekly videos every Tuesday, 8 p.m.